started happening in the offseason in the hot.
You're out there in the winter and you're
all second base. Vivas on to first. The DH had some rotator cuff surgery. Right field. Judge is over, 2 away.
Mark as well as far as, okay, he's going to give you 100.
Your opinion, and get on base and steal a base.
Scoring position if he had a chance.
Perfido to first. Goldschmidt on to.
A lot of times young hitters, his fastballs, you have some life on his fastball.
Stop that big front leg strike. Right, ball flying. And Stein made him on base to steal a base. 1-0 Yankees lead. That is it.
Off roll. Does it change perspective as far as maybe giving them a
boys coming up? You got Judge, Bellinger, and go to short. This offseason, even as the veteran, feels like they have something to prove.
Staff, he comes to a new team.
Right, second homer of the inning of the.
1 homers last year, and I think with the dirty. So I think you can make up for that to head.
So there are obvious signs that 0-2 pitch from Rodriguez. Francis for that 5th spot.
When you add him in there, they were 9th in ML as far as an offense.
Team 1-2 pitch. At first, as he faces the 4-5, sips it up.
Little jam shot. 6 to 87 now. He'll have some success because he has great control.
In 2 2/3. 2-1 pitch. Little hesitant, but a bit of a look, but
I'm going to try to lead Luke's off with a breaking ball.
1-1 pitch.
Backdoor breaking ball.
Stroman against Leo Jimenez. Chopper to third. Velasquez.
But heading back up on Monday. How the Yankees were looking.
And he's opened some eyes as well.
Here with 3 weeks to go.
Battered bat to Rodriguez.
8 to 10 ball games over there.
For a two-out base hit. So maybe early in the season.
So maybe that's an occasion if never plays. And it's just.
Rada steps up. Need for Stroman to step up. As he tries to get it off the barrel. Here we go again on 3-2.
You can expect off speed, and he comes with him. He's kicking himself all the way back to the dugout.
Into a game.
Early contact.
Wagner, another ground ball to second.
Changing the eye level really messes up the hitter. That's the last pitch that's going to come. Usually going with it and get a good feel.
Hitting that one out to over the wall and right. Austin Wells with a nice situation getting into games.
Look at last year, really struggled.
Coming up to Judge. Bellinger followed Austin Wells, and Austin Wells
many doubles down the line.
Wells is up.
Let's start a good year.
Clement Smith will be there.
One game, because my question is what.
He's a really good hitter and a high on base percentage guy, so that means, left-handed pitcher, I do something.
Judge combination right behind the leadoff.
You got Bellinger hitting third, and while I think Jack
will handle it, and as always, Aaron Weeks. Don't know if
you don't usually see that. You don't even see.
Does it? Tirada has it. And Grisham on the move. Peraza RBI opportunity.
It's like it doesn't exist.
That platoon at third base as of right. Yankees had a run here in the 4th move. Heineman throws down. Lead. And a good off pitch. Braden Fisher is a new pitcher. Ford stores.
Of being a leadoff hitter for this.
I'm not trying to change too. It's important to get on base for him.
Aaron Blip. Relaying that information to guys in the middle of the.
I think that also gives me more for us to do around.
Typical leadoff guy. I'm going to stay in my game plan.
3-2 game now here. Touch. Just plug me in and
21 games, 1.93 ERA.
third with nobody.
Oh, Patrick Casey with 3 or 4.
Fooled a guy with a four-seamer on 3-2. How'd you
In this organization, both sides.
know you like working with those kettlebell
Oriented, and guys get in a routine. You don't mind the night games because you're playing most.
All outs as he swings and misses. All 1 run out to right and left field.
Way up.
We'll have a 4-3 lead. Loperfido is 0 for 2. 1-1 pitch. Extend the Blue Jays lead to 5-3. It's for tonight's ball game. 0-2. Third inning. 0-2 pitch to Bellinger to shallow left field. Heineman will settle underneath it. Blue Jays right field. Two 2-1 pitch from Brewer. And right, stretching it for 2. Will he get?
Say it second.
0-1 pitch. To right center field. Adrian Pinto will get his first. Gets it on his hands.
It's not that important, honestly.
Can you give us a little insight?
Nothing earth-shattering, but it's always good to,
Something there. This third meeting between the Blue
kind of focus on
pitching staff.
No, I mean, with Devin with the changeup, he's got
It's been elevated even more for 2020.
coming into kind of a black and blue Menez. It really.
Donnie, always a pleasure. Good to see you. And
In for the Blue Jays. Just around to score. Vargas got a lot closer. Yankees fans.
was hurt most of the.
Alexander Vargas is at third. His 1-0 pitch from Yarbrough. Chopped to third and foul. Runners on the move in a 49 games. During the game and everybody going to the game. On Ward took over for Dalton Varsho. Clubbies. On out to right field. 7th on the Montefiore Einstein.
Yes.
The way he'd come out of that.
In high school and then
Fame candidacy.
Idaho and Portland and up into the World Series.
Always the team player now.
Traded over to the Yankees on my chest.
And Clase lifting that
Aaron Boone said that Schmidt would commit to continue to build up.
with the rotation.
Well, that's why
Flipping that one into left for a 2-out.
came up with the
Man on first.
And that rule was what 2020 might not be as sharp that 40.
The left, forget him.
Oh, Aaron.
Gabrielson sneaks 1-3 in the different way he got it done on the stolen.
In a game that you needed to win or
Know what he had, but he found a way to figure it out. Out and right, the Yankees have a 6-5. 2 runs in, man on first, and
didn't know if he was going to be up that.
they'd scouted these players, but
Probably see him on the mound because his fastball was
kicked like what is going on time in the postseason. Out number. Tyler Hardman is the batter. Whopper, and that's off the glove of Martinez. Hitter. Hardman at first. Looks, it's a semblance of the lefty Ryan Anderson in the top of the 9th. See if they can turn 2. Watley.
Even with one out, you're waiting.
Anderson missed against Watley. Wrap up the game here. 0-1 pitch. Rally to try and tie or win them coming up in just a bit. But the Blue Jays around and scored from second. That was the... Everson Pereira.
The runners in the scoring position to get that.
Pereira. Here comes the 2-2 to Pereira. Cole Gabrielson lifts that one, and he will score.